If I can tell you the truth, this thing is happening each and every week. We don't know what is happening. But what I did as a councillor, on Wednesday, I'm calling all business owners to one place with SAPS and JMPD to find out what is the problem, which assistance that they need.
3 people were killed in Johannesburg CBD just because they were immigrants. Only because of that. There's no reason. We have no records of them doing bad things inside of South Africa. They were killed randomly just because they were immigrants in South Africa. Is this happening to build South Africa, or this is happening just to damage the South Africans' image? Just to spoil the South Africans' image? You know, I've got here this movie here, the part of this movie. I will leave the movie. I don't care if it will monetize or not. I don't care. As long as you understand what I mean. In this movie, these actors here, they explains us one thing. This actor here, mainly, he explains us one thing. There was an island in a certain place of the world. There was an island in which they had coconuts, and they was expecting to eat coconut, the coconut that existed in that island. But that island were full of rats, and because of that, they couldn't eat the coconut. Okay, so instead of killing one by one, that would sound difficult and many other things, they decided to build a wall in which they would let the rats going in, like pew, 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 one by one. And then they couldn't even kill those rats at once because it would maybe become much dangerous or harmful. So they decided to leave the rats inside. Once the days passed on, they started getting hungry, and because of that, they started eating each other until remained 2 rats. And from those 2 rats, they took and they put it back those rats outside in the island. But those rats were not eating coconuts anymore. They were eating rats. Okay, so this is what is happening in South Africa. You know what? The white people, when they came to South Africa, they came with one aim, just to make money and live without a black South African involved in the businesses. Okay, so what they did, they created apartheid. So that apartheid couldn't kill this thing, okay? Couldn't eliminate this thing here. So after this apartheid not succeed in their process, they decided to do what? They decided to invest in movements like Dudula and March and March. These Dudula and March and March are promoting killings against black people. Have you ever heard Dudula going to chase white people? No, they are not chasing white people. They are not even asking or stopping white people. They are choosing the black people and they are killing the black people. Why? For no reason. So I want to leave this one. Listen to this one first.
Thembekile and our viewers, the little information that we have is that this shooting is said to have happened at around 9 a.m. inside this McDonald's behind me, and it's understood that the 3 deceased are all businessmen who operate businesses in and around this area. Thembekile, since then, my colleague will show you just a bit shops that operate here. You understand, this is the busiest mall in Rahima Musa Street, and there's a lot of informal trading happening, but shops that operate in and around this vicinity right now have been closed since that shooting. We understand that the 3 bodies have now been removed, but people who work here daily, Thembekile, some of them are selling hair in and around this street, say they are scared because this is actually not the first time that an incident like this happened. They've actually told us that in the past 24 hours, another business person was actually shot last night. So this brings to 4 the number of people that were killed in 24 hours in and around this small street. But let me bring in somebody who's quite familiar with this, that what councillor in this area, Stembiso Hlatshwayo. Councillor Hlatshwayo, thank you so much for your time. Just take us through the details of what happened. We understand 3 business people were shot and killed. What actually happened?
No, thanks for having me. I received a call around half past 9 in the morning that I must rush to the scene. There were 3 business people who were inside McDonald's. 2 unknown gunmen, they entered and then they shot them and then they ran away. Last night I received a call as well to say there's 1 businessman was shot down the road as well. I have a video and it was terrible. was terrible.
Is there clarity? I understand police were at the scene. The shop has been cordoned off and currently it's closed. But is there clarity in terms of whether this was a targeted hit looking for them, or it was just random that they happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time?
If I can tell you the truth, this thing is happening each and every week. We don't know what is happening. But what I did as a councillor, on Wednesday, I'm calling all business owners to one place with SAPS and JMPD to find out what is the problem, which assistance that they need as well. Because there is killings each and every weekend. They kill someone or they kidnap someone. We don't understand what is going on. Maybe there is this thing of gangsterism or what. But we are going to find out on that meeting on Wednesday. Let's hope they are going to tell us what is going on. Because I spoke to police today. They said they assembled the team that is going to investigate all these cases. Must be one team that are going to investigate those cases.
As far as you know, I understand you say police have assembled a team, but do you know if there's been any arrests and if there are any leads? And my biggest question, Councillor, people are asking, what is happening here? Why is it happening every week? Could there be some criminal activities happening here? Perhaps sale of drugs? What is so special about this area that could cause this rise in criminal activity?
If I would be honest with you, yeah, there's serious crime. But with these killings, I'm not sure what is happening.
You understood the story here. So I want to leave this thing here. And even the policeman, he couldn't even tell us what is happening because they were killed for no reason. Up until that moment, they had no clear motive that made that guy killed. That guys killed that foreigners. They were killed because of being foreigners. Okay, so this is happening in Johannesburg, this is happening in KwaZulu-Natal and many other spots. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the thing. I want you to understand and comprehend that we must change. We must unite. Imagine if you, black South African, be united with the black other Africans, because 72% of your land is owned by white people. You, South Africans, you have nothing. You are renting in your own country. How come? You are fighting against who are coming to rent in your country. Like, hey, does it make any sense? We will talk about this one in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm gone.